to this new video, The Simpsons Final Boss Decoded. When I first watched this video, I saw that it was about the simulation and that it had interesting symbols, but after decoding the Phoenix, I realized that this video shows us the Phoenix mechanism, and I decided to decode it. So let's start with the title. Final boss is 97 in English ordinal, matching the name Hypnos, that is the god of sleep. With 97 in English ordinal, we also have Mr. Sandman and the Dreamer, both referring to the god of sleep too. Then we have the Pirate, that is the hijacker, and Predator. I have shown in many videos that what is running this matrix is an apex predator that is feeding on our energies. Final boss is 33 in Chaldean, matching element arsenic, and arsenic is poisonous. Poisonous is 47, matching the tetragrammaton. With 33 in Chaldean, we also have White Rabbit and Moonstar, and we know that the White Rabbit is linked to the moon. And we also have the Devil. What is interesting is that boss is 55 in English ordinal, and Satan is also 55. Then we have video being 55 in English ordinal, and we can see here that this boss, the final boss, is playing a video game. That is the video game of life. Then we have boss being 15 in Chaldean, and this matches the Devil Towered card. So this is the third confirmation that the final boss is the devil. And the devil is playing with us. He's playing this video game. 15 also matches element phosphorus, that means the bringer of light, that is Lucifer. And note that the atomic mass of phosphorus is 30, and with 30 we have Demiurge, Jehovah, and the Lord. So this is a reference to the God of the Old Testament. That is not what people believe it is, but is in fact what in religion is called the devil. That is the evil entity that is running this game. The boss is 88 in English ordinal, matching God of Dream. So as you can see, it always goes back to the God of Dream running this reality. 88 matches element radium, and Ra represents the sun god Ra, that is Osiris and the Wizard of Oz. 88 is also the atomic mass of element Etherium, that has the symbol of the satellite emitting orange waves. I made a video about the sleeping satellite that of course is the god of dream. In this video you can see how this reality works, and you can see the connection to Osiris and the Phoenix. So if you haven't watched it yet, I recommend you watch it, because you will be able to connect the dots with what I am going to show in this presentation. 88 appears at the 34th digit of pi, matching element selenium, that represents the moon. The boss is 29 in Chaldean, matching Yaldabaoth, and Yaldabaoth is the Demiurge, so this is a confirmation of what we saw in the previous slide. 29 matches element copper, and copper has an atomic mass of 63. In Chaldean we have the following expressions with 63. Particle accelerator, black cube of Saturn, supercomputer, mischievous spirit, and trapped in a machine. In my first video about the god of dreams or the god of sleep, we can see that the god of sleep is linked to the particle accelerator. And mischievous spirit confirms what I've been showing in all my video, that what is running this reality is not a benevolent entity, and it was confirmed in the previous slide of this video. 29 appears at the 186th digit of pi, and this number is the atomic mass of element rhenium. Element rhenium is the 75th element of the periodic table, and with 75 we have the following expressions in Chaldean. Who is the computer? The master of the game, and the Saturn-Moon matrix. So the master of the game, of course, is linked to the boss. And the final boss is 47 in Chaldean, matching Tetragrammaton. So this slide is from my video about Phoenix Decoded, and what I want to show you here is that the boss was linked to Ethereum through the atomic mass of this element, and 39 is linked to the number 167, because 167 is the 39th prime number. And Phoenix Rising is 167. And with 167 we have energy harvest, and we will see that in this video. And 39 was linked to artificial mind, God's voice, the sound, and we will also see this sound. Mind parasite, the parasite, inception, long waves, computer, time loop. We just spoke about time loop in the previous slide too. Father time, that is Chronos, Saturn, and stuck in the box. So what is important here is the connection to the phoenix, and you can see element erbium that shows the urn that contains the phoenix ashes. Here you can see 5-pointed stars, and usually 5-pointed stars are used to represent the god of this matrix. So 5-pointed star is 64 in Chaldean, matching element gadolinium. Gadolinium represents God because GD is the same as God. So you can clearly see the connection between this star and God. Now in the Tarot, the 64th card is the Ace of Pentacles, and guess what? It represents a 5-pointed star. And you can see that this star is exactly the same as the symbol of the Tetragrammaton. So I will speak about this star further in my presentation, more in detail. So after God got angry at the Simpsons, he started playing, and this station appeared, and it is called Praise Station. Praise Station is 37 in Chaldean, matching the following expressions. Shepherd. So this is the representation of Osiris, but also the Bible says that the Lord is my shepherd. Then we have hummingbird, and this is very important because this represents the humming sound made by the machine running this reality, and it is linked to Saturn. I call it the Saturn woofer. Then the Sandman and the Dreamer are linked to the god of sleep. Then we have Death Spiral, Eye in the Sky, False Reality, of course, because we live in a simulation, the Moon, so again we have this reference to the Moon, the Guardian, Golden Star, the Logos, and low pitch. So this low pitch is the sound emitted by Saturn's woofer, that is the hummingbird. and it's a low frequency sound. Then we have number 197 linked to the 37 because 197 appears at the 37th digit of pi. With 197 in English Ordinal, we have energy harvesting, and this is exactly what this device is doing. So in the video we could see that the characters are electrocuted and sacrificed, and their energies are harvested by the machine. Then we have the Matrix game of life and the creator of this 3D. Here you can see how the characters are sacrificed. When they pass the green line, they get completely disintegrated, and this produces a high amount of energy, and this energy is directed to the PlayStation, so this device is harvesting the energy of the characters. Another interesting detail is that God is moving in 4 directions, backwards, forwards, on the left and on the right. So this might represent the 4 directions, north, south, east and west, and also the 4 cardinal points. Another interesting detail is the lamp that you can see on the left, and this lamp has the symbol of the 5-pointed stars, and it has hanging planets. So this is indicating that the planets are used somehow to tune the matrix. Here you can see that a character just got disintegrated on the other end of the device, on the left, but his energy is directed towards the right in the direction of the machine and is finally collected by the machine. You can see that now the level is yellow instead of green, so it's going down, and now the machine is starting to burn. Now the machine is in red, so it is almost the end game. So you can see that the machine has collected a lot of energy and it's starting to smoke and set on fire, and you can see all this electricity, and inside this machine there's a lot of subliminal images. Here I can see at least 2 characters, a man with the hat, and here is the arm. You can see some black and white, something looking like a flag, and here is another man, and a lot of smoke, of course, and it looks like a city on fire. Yeah, definitely a city with building outside. So they've put in here a lot of subliminal messages. Here you can see fire and a black figure here. So they do put subliminal messages. Here you can see the explosion of the machine. There are pieces thrown all around and a lot of electricity being produced, and the machine has disappeared. It's just caught on fire and exploded. And here again in this picture they are using subliminal messages. I can see at least 2 things. Here is a man. You can see his feet, and it's like he's sitting. Here are the trousers, the head, and on the background it looks like an alien creature with the eyes here. So, not nice they are using subliminal messages. So just after the explosion, a new device, a new station appears. And this one is called Exodus box. And you can see the symbol of the Vesica Pisces. So what we just saw, this box filling up with the energy of the sacrificed characters and then bursting into flames, and then we have a new device appearing. This is the new phoenix. So we had the death of the phoenix bursting into flames, and now we have the new phoenix appearing with a different name. And so this name is Exodus box. And we have 39 in Chaldean, matching Ephraim, and once again, this is this satellite, this sleeping satellite. That, of course, represents the phoenix. And with 39, as I mentioned before, we had the artificial mind, God's voice, the sound, mind parasite, the parasite, inception, long waves, computer, time loop, father time, stuck in a box. Yeah, stuck in a box because the energy of the dead people are stored inside, and wormhole and the black sun. So 39 appears at the 43rd digit of pi, and this matches the spider medicine card. And as you know, the spider represents the demiurge, 8 legs, like the octopus. So this is a representation of Yaldabaoth, the spider that have this spider web we are trapped in. So with 43 we have I am that I am, Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. So this is the God of the Bible. Then we have the illusion. This matrix is the illusion. We have the rising sun. This is the phoenix. Lucifer trap, prison earth, and psycho killer. So the god of this matrix is a psycho killer. He has to sacrifice lots of people in order to upgrade his game. And then in alchemy we have technetium, and this means artificial. So this is an indication that this matrix and this game is artificial. So after playing for a while, now this new box is ready to explode. And what is interesting to see is that no matter what profession the characters have, on the left you can see like a soccer player, and on the right you can see somebody who looks like a judge in a court. But it doesn't matter. No matter what profession you have, this energy is feeding the matrix, and those characters are giving their energies. And this energy is harvested by the box. So here we have the new station that appeared after the explosion of the second station. So we had an end game, then an explosion, and then a new station. So again, this shows us the death and the rebirth of a phoenix. So this station is brand new. You can see it's going to be round 3. God is getting ready to play. This box hasn't been used. You see the green column is full. And but it's going to burst too. So Hi is the name of this box, HII, and in English ordinal we have 26 matching God. And 26 appears at the sixth digit of pi that matches element carbon. And it's interesting that this matches element carbon because everything here is based on carbon. We are made of carbon and nature is made of carbon. This is why it can burn. All living life is based on carbon. And this means that all the living life is feeding this demiurge God. And all this energy is harvested. On this slide you can see Bart holding a video game of planet Earth. On the cover of this video game you can see the infinity symbol. So basically they are telling us that we are stuck in a time loop. Planet Earth is 43 in Chaldean, matching the spider medicine card. And with 43 we had in Chaldean I am that I am Yorevavhe, that is the demiurge and the creator of this matrix. Then we have the illusion, the rising sun, that is the phoenix, and prison Earth. So basically here what we can see is that Earth is a prison planet. And 43 was linked to element technetium. That means artificial, so this means that Earth is an artificial construct. Here you can see God in his living room playing the video games. There is a lot of symbolism in this room. You have the two former stations, the Prey station and the Exodus one with the Vesica Pisces. You have rainbows, one on the carpet and other ones on the armchair. You have the 5-pointed star, and you also have an hourglass on the left. And the pizza, there is a piece of pizza that has the shape of a ghost. And you have a reference to the devil and also to the moon. God drinks a beverage called Buzz Cola, and Buzz Cola is 36 in Chaldean, matching the word phoenix. And we also have Baphomet and Scorpion being 36, and Scorpion matches the song that has been chosen in the video by Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane. So this is not a coincidence that they chose this song. With 36 we also have Prison Grid, Spiderweb, and we had the Spiderweb before with the Spider Medicine card. We have Green Twin, that is Osiris, Sacred Spiral, DreamWorks, Prison DNA, Radioactivity, Accelerator, and before we had the Particle Accelerator, Digital Dreams, The Magnet, Overlord, and Imposter, and before we had the Pirate. So this is showing us that the Phoenix, that is a representation of God, is an imposter. When we ask the question, who is God, we have 36 in Chaldean. So Basically, God is a phoenix. And Buzz Cola is 106 in English Ordinal, and it matches the question, what is God? So Buzz Cola is related to God. Buzz, to buzz means to make a low, continuous humming sound like that of a bee. So here again we have the reference to the humming sound, and before we had the hummingbird. So it's not a coincidence that they chose this name. Buzz is 75 in English Ordinal, matching element rhenium, that is matching the following expressions in Chaldean: who is the computer, the master of the game, and the Saturn Moon matrix. And remember, we had this number at the beginning of the presentation. Rhenium has an atomic mass of 186, and in English Ordinal we have the following expressions. Sopor aeternus, that means eternal sleep, so this is the god of sleep. Life is an illusion. We are in a computer. We are stuck in hell. The world is a stage. Electromagnetic field, and this electromagnetic field is created by a particle accelerator and tricked by the light. And 186 is a reference to the speed of light. Buzz is 22 in Chaldean, matching element titanium, that has an atomic mass of 47, that is the number of the tetragrammaton. And 75 can be found at the 47th digit of pi, so both numbers lead us to the tetragrammaton. Now I am going to decode the song Rock You Like a Hurricane, which is the song that was chosen for the video of the final boss. The English word hurricane comes from the Taino, the indigenous people of the Caribbean and Florida, word hurrican, who was the Caribbean god of evil. So how about that? We had the devil at the beginning of the presentation with the devil tarot card, and then later on we had mischievous spirit, and now we have god of evil. So this is another confirmation, another layer, that the god of this matrix is an evil entity. So Rock You Like a Hurricane is 17 Chaldean, matching the following expressions. The goat of Mendes, and remember in the previous slide we had Baphomet being the phoenix. Then we have quantum technology, the matrix code system, what is the phoenix, so you see here again the link to the phoenix, and the keeper of time, that is Saturn and Kronos. And we have the question, are we being harvested? And the answer is definitely yes. 70 appears at the 64th digit of the golden ratio, matching element gadolinium that represents God. And remember, we had that before when we saw the 5-pointed star symbol. The 5-pointed star is 64 in Chaldean, and it is linked to the Ace of Pentacles tarot card that represents a 5-pointed star. That is the tetragrammaton. Gadolinium has an atomic mass of 157, and in English Ordinal we have the goat of Mendes, and we had the goat of Mendes in Chaldean with 70. With 157 we also have living on video, and God is a video addict, so he's definitely living on video. Now the string 30 appears at the 64th digit of pi, and with 30 we have Demiurge, Jehovah, and the Lord. So that is the God of the Old Testament, that is the God of this matrix. Rock You Like a Hurricane is 17 Chaldean matching element ytterbium that has an atomic mass of 173. With 173 in English ordinal, we have remote control and REM mind control. So this means that God, as he is playing the game, is controlling the characters remotely. And his state of consciousness is REM sleep. 70 appears at the 96th digit of pi, and with 96 we have the following expressions. Time Lord, REM dreams, so here again we have this REM reference, then numerical, video addict, and I said before that God was a video addict, and in the final boss he says, I play 24 hours a day, so he's really addicted to the game. And then we have destiny. This means that the life of the characters is completely scripted. And 96 matches element curium that has the symbol of the satellite. So as we have REM dreams and REM mind control, obviously this is linked to the sleeping satellite. Hurricane is 97 in English ordinal matching final boss. So as you see, it is really not a coincidence that they chose this song for this video. And remember, we had Hypnos, Mr. Sandman and the Dreamer being 97 in English ordinal too. Then we have the Pirate and Predator. 97 appears at the 12th digit of pi, and this matches the Hanged Man tarot card. And this means that we live in an inverted reality. Hurricane is 13 Chaldean, matching Jehovah, the Lord, and Demiurge, but also REM dreams. So this is the third time we have the reference to REM. Then we have the dream, nightmare, and doctor sleep, so more expressions referring to the god of sleep. The cube, that is the cube of Saturn. Time Lord, that is Saturn, Kronos. Hooked, that also means addicted. Torture, 1.21 gigawatts, that is linked to time travel in Back to the Future. And remember, we had the number 88 that is linked to time travel. Then we have Life Game. This is the Matrix game of life that God is playing in this video. We have Minotaur, Monster, Remfan, Snake God, the Snake, Algorithm, and Numerical. And 30 is also linked to the Rabbit medicine card that represents the Demiurge. And in Alice in Wonderland, the rabbit is linked to time. So this white rabbit was also mentioned earlier in this presentation, linked to the moon. In the video, God says, I am a gamer. I am a gamer is 68 in English ordinal matching element erbium, and this element has the symbol of an urn. This is the urn that contains the ashes of the phoenix. I am a gamer is 22 in Chaldean matching element titanium that has an atomic mass of 47, matching the tetragrammaton. Words with 22 in Chaldean are recycle, so this is an allusion to the recycling of the souls. Then we have 3D trap and LHC ring. This is the Large Hadron Collider. Gamer is 15 in Chaldean, matching the words boss, and this is about the boss level. We also have CERN, and we had the Large Hadron Collider, that is the particle accelerator that we've seen in this video. And then we have beast. So this thing is part of the beast system, and 15, of course, we saw before, is the devil tarot card. Computer game is 137 in English ordinal, matching the atomic mass of element barium. With 137 we have the god of sleep, so as you see it's not the first time that we have the god of sleep. The observer, hologram device, central unit, mind control, and we saw that we were controlled remotely. Butterflies, another symbol of mind control. Spell casting, we are in a trance, who is Yode Vavre, hamster wheel, live forever, Fibonacci spiral, Metatron cube, the archons lie, and Eye of Horus. Barium is the 56th element of the periodic table, and in Chaldean with 56 we have the golden ratio. So we had Fibonacci spiral, now we have the golden ratio. Land of Oz, hypnotic spell, so we had spell casting and now we have the hypnotic spell. Life is an illusion, the reincarnation, so the reincarnation is linked to this game of life. The artificial matrix, God is the machine, the false world, so this goes with the artificial matrix. Operating system, tortured in hell, hologram device, and we had hologram device with 137, rechargeable battery, and energy harvesting. 137 appears at the 97th digit of the golden ratio, and final boss was 97, as well as Hypnos, Mr. Sandman, and the Dreamer that are all the god of sleep. And 137 is the 33rd prime number, and final boss is 33 in Chaldean, and this was linked to the devil. Computer game is 52 in Chaldean, matching element tellurium that shows the Earth. And with 52 we have prison planet. Who is the Lord? Who is Jehovah? Hadron Collider, so it always goes back to the Hadron Collider, that is the particle accelerator. The machine god, apex predator, demonic nature, so this goes well with the devil. The hypnotist, and we are under hypnosis. The moon trap, so here again the reference to the moon. Memory implants, sleeping death, stuck in the box, and reality simulation. Video game is 36, matching Phoenix and Accelerator, as we've seen before, so the video game behaves like a phoenix. So as you could see, this game behaves like a phoenix, harvesting our energies, and when it is full, it bursts into flames and is reborn in a better version. But the upgrade is not for the players. The players are controlled remotely. This game is linked to the particle accelerator, and it is a predator-prey system, and the apex predator is the god of this game, that is a mischievous spirit. We are trapped in a time loop on a prison planet. So this was all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in next video. Bye bye.